pass the plate, got no cash to give. When I get my check, my spouse goes through it like a sieve. Time to give, why is it so hard? I would pay my 10% if God took MasterCard.
It's my turn, I know what to do. Take a pledging envelope and write an IOU.
Write a check in a set, I will pitch a fit. He's a God of miracles. Let God cover it.
God's in luck. I found a buck. That's all I can do. And still have enough to pay my big car payment too.
Hey, overtaxed, credits maxed, but I'm not overstressed.
You're not? How can we complain when we have been so very blessed?
Grand finale.
Yes, it's true. Here's mine too. God's been good to me. And the least that I can do is serve God faithfully.
Unbelievable work, planning, and everything. And first of all, and foremost, I want to thank Nancy Doherty. Exactly. And there were so many people that were here today setting up tons, putting stuff out, putting stuff away. We're going to have a bunch here tonight who are going to stick around and put everything back away. I want a round of applause for all of you who did that. I want to thank Laura Janello and her entertainment crowd. I want to thank our speakers tonight, Marshall and Joan and Jeff, and especially Richard Scopper. Richard, thanks again for journeying all the way over to be with us. All of you speakers. We do indeed have so much to be thankful for here at Church of the Resurrection. Richard, were you the one that said that this building just sort of, I don't know, what would you use, some word about it, having something in it, or redolent. That's a big word. Yes, I didn't have my dictionary with me to get that word, but one of the things I've often said about this place is it holds so many great memories for me, but they're memories that are being made all the time. I have memories from this Sunday, and it holds a lot of good stuff here in this church. And we have a lot to be thankful for here at Church of the Resurrection. As I mentioned at the beginning, we're starting our stewardship drive, and we're also kicking off our capital campaign. And all of you probably know that our capital campaign, because of the feasibility study and all the work that we did, really starting last year at this time, you all identified that in our capital campaign there were two main things that we wanted to do. They were retire our debt and establish a maintenance reserve fund. And we are getting ready to launch into that. Those of you who heard my sermon today know how excited I am about how this building and that building and our whole campus functions as a place where ministry happens, and ministry that touches not only our lives but the lives of people in our community. And I want to see this church continue to do that for many years. And this Maintenance Reserve Fund, I think, is really going to forward that great ministry that we have here at Church of the Resurrection for many, many years. So clearly, I'm excited about the campaign because of what I see it doing for our church in the years to come. I think you're aware that some of you have already been visited and contacted about making a pledge to the church and to the capital campaign. If you haven't, you can expect to be contacted by an ambassador, right? Isn't that a great name? They're a messenger for the church, and they're going to be in touch with you if they haven't done so already. As I say, be nice to these people. They are your friends. They are your fellow parishioners, and I hope that you'll enjoy just chatting with them and just that experience of connecting with a fellow parishioner. So, we are off and running on this campaign, and I am pleased to announce that we have already received toward our goal of $715,000, $449,000 in pledges. We're on a roll, and we've got to keep it rolling, and it's a big roll. So off we go into a very exciting journey the next couple of weeks. And I just want to thank all of you for who you are, for supporting this church, and any way you decide to support this church is important to me. It just is. Support, just putting your name down, saying, count me in. That's all I need to know about church. And I mean that not only about the campaign, but just being here on Sunday. That is great. So thank you for all your wonderful support of our church. And we're going to head out of here tonight after Stephen McHale, who is lurking somewhere over there, gives a blessing, and then I'm going to have us all stand and sing a hymn. So Stephen, if you'd be so kind as to give us a blessing.
Go out into this dark, cold, and beautiful November night. May the God who has blessed us with so much wonderful life, His Son who walks with us still and challenges us to share all those blessings, and His Spirit who remains with us to sustain us on that journey, be with you now and forevermore.
Amen. So for our closing hymn, I want you to please stand. This is one of my favorites. It's found on the back of your program. And after you sing it, it doesn't mean you have to go, but you're free to stick around and hang out for a while. And Barbara, if you'd be so kind as to dismiss us at the end.